Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. This is Raw Cloud. Today, I'll be doing a reading, and then I'll try to go into white hat information if the video does not cut out. I am running out of space, so it's if it cut out, that's why. Nothing nefarious. Okay, now Bren P wanted to know more about her galactic history, so I'll go into that. So, Bree, you were one of your original homes was out of Sirius B constellation. You were one of the blue Isbies, almost like the Greys, but nothing like the Greys. Um, you were, you come from Sirius B. You're a ninth, and eight ninth density being. So let me finish these notes. Okay, so you will go from planet to planet, collecting minerals, soil, plants, and seeds. You started new growth. You were the equivalent of a scientist in many ways. Your next incarnation life would be into the Ferry line, Earth Elementals, specializing in healing energies, bringing in a new growth. You work with the planetary seasonal changes, so you wasn't just any type of fairy, high council fairy. So you oversaw many different planets and their seasonal changes. You brought in new growth, and I think that had everything to do with you were a scientist, a blue Isby, and you collected a lot of minerals, soil, seeds, plants, and that once you incarnated down into the fairy line, that kind of transpire over into your next incarnation of life as a fairy. So you work with uh, the earth seasonal changes, bringing in new growth. Okay, let's see. High Council Fairy. You oversaw many different planetary systems in bringing in seasonal growth. Your next incarnation would lead you to Egypt, okay? You were one of Ramses' faithful lover. I don't know much about Ramses, but I will look into him and see who this Ramsey guy is. I don't know a lot of the history of Earth. I do not know because it's been so watered down. But I'll look into Ramsey and see how it ties into you being his one of his faithful lovers. I did get that Ramsey probably had many lovers, but you were one of his faithful lovers. Now I could not see past that incarnational life, but I hope that this information resonated with you. I know it took a while for me to obtain this information. I needed to take a little break and replenish my energy. Okay, now let's get into. Now I'll leave your name um, in this video, but I'll also leave. I'm gonna go into this white hat information pertaining to what's going on. But before I do that, let me just say, now the white hats are moving in so many ways right now. It's almost like that last video where I was attacked by frequency weapons, and how when you come after a light worker, a white hat, or a light warrior. And I told you guys that none of that stuff was supposed to happen. So with that, karma comes, in many ways. So that I talked about retaliation. And so these are one of the retaliations that the white hats and many high official within our government that work for the positive light is going after these bad guys. Now I told you guys a while ago that P. Diddy was one of my main characters that I wanted to see go down. So that is now happening. And these are all white hat movements. These are all Earth Alliance movements. These are all Navy Alliance, Space Force, positive factions of the Space Force. And this is going on around the world, guys. It's just not happening here. We're talking about bringing back what should have been here a long time ago. But like I said, when a fire has been burning for so long, it's hard to contain those fires because they start other corporations that is front for nefarious things. So when trying to put out all of these little fires so that we can contain this big fire and then put that out as well, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So Diddy is now that there will be more. Now I talked about Oprah is one of the ones that I want also to see go down because she should have been taken out a long time ago as far as what has happened. Now I'm gonna release a little bit of information, but if this video get taken down for any reason, it will be uploaded on Rumble. So go to Rumble and make sure that you get this other information. Now I'm gonna release this now. I started to wait, but I think that the timeline should be sufficient for you guys to know. Now, when I looked into Oprah information, she is definitely almost like P. Diddy, but is well kept, hidden. You know that P. Diddy is into human trafficking, also into this other dark stuff as well. So he have these parties and he, do a lot of nasty thing to men and underage to kickstart their career. This Illuminati crap. So Oprah is no different. Oprah is no different. I've remote viewed Oprah. I've seen her in front of cages with children, laughing at them, kicking the cages. And when I think about this stuff, when I see this stuff, it really pisses me off. So when I remote view this stuff, the white hats already know about it. And by me working with these groups, we kind of work. So look, it's like this. I'm a 7 Denson guardian of the 7 gates. But there's also guardians over me. And over those guardians, there are guardians over them. So we all watch each other. This is how it works. We all watch each other. And when I talked about that directed energy frequency weapon hitting me, it did cause a little bit of damage to the side of my head, but this had been going on for a long time too, guys. And I showed that the damage that it did, and it didn't look too good. But I am healing from that frequency weapon. I am healing from it. Okay, now let me go ahead and get into this. Okay, white hat information. You guys heard about Baltimore Bridge collapse. Those cargo containers was the same containers they used in the Sounds of Freedom and was the very same types of containers in the SSP Dark Fleet, human trafficking off planet. White Hat Earth Alliance and other positive groups on Earth had joint operations to rescue the people held in those metal containers. Super soldiers took control of the vessel. I don't know about what happened to the human traffickers, but I do know the victims were saved. Okay, that was already established. A cover story was given to the news media for the public. I'm assuming interrogation process had taken place with the human traffickers so that more could be round up. I'm thinking more was round up, and that's why the bridge had to be taken down so that these other guys could not escape. Okay, so that bridge had to be taken down, and we're talking about super soldiers. Okay, super soldiers were used in taking over that vessel. Now you saw maybe one guy in the news media. He was not the main guy. Those other guys, those other missing people, was rounded up. Probably a few of them were probably eliminated if they retaliated. But I'm also gonna leave a link to another remote viewing session that Foresight had put up, and this was about Trump. And you guys know that I have helped Trump on the other side in many ways. Some of that information I could not bring back because I was not supposed to bring that back, and that had everything to do with what I gave him and he put in a briefcase, something very useful, something very powerful, something that we can use against the dark forces that operate in this plane of existence, in this earth realm. I will say this. Now, when I leave you that link, you're going to understand that these beings, they operate behind hidden eyes. Trump is well read in and have to deal with some of these beings because they feel like they are legitimate, supposed to be here. Some of them are supposed to be here because of these agreements, but the light is also here as well. Okay, that was all of the notes. But like I said, don't believe what's in the media. Do not believe what's in the media. Now I know that, and if this video get cut off, I want to go ahead and say I love, honor, respect all of you guys. Please continue to support me, back me, and I will continue to do my soul mission here on Earth. A lot of this information is not going to be for people that may not understand it, people that are just not ready. You guys are ready for this information. You can have loved ones that do not understand how this operates, but never mind that. You have to continue on your path and doing what is right. If your mission here is, if you know your mission, then don't be afraid of any of that stuff. Go ahead and do what God has sent you here to do. We will return to the source when that time is right, but we must finish our job here. Like I said, I will leave that link for you guys, and just continue to be good people and keep moving up, because there's a lot of good things happening behind the scenes. The white hats are not playing. We are collecting the karma. Okay, this is why we're here. I'm here to collect the karma as well. So keep moving forward. I love, honor, respect all of you guys. Have a good day.